This is the ASL lesson for politics. So it's all the politics words. So, all right, so let's begin. First of all is the word politics. Pretty much any government sign, or not any government sign, but many government signs are at the forehead. So politics is with a P, okay, with a P, and you twist it and hit your forehead, okay? Politics. The second one is president. President is where you take your hands, you grab, you make a fist. Actually, you keep your hands open, both sides of your forehead, pull out and put them into fists, okay? President, president. The next one is government. Government is at the forehead again because it has to do with government, and you just make a G, okay? And you twist it and hit your forehead. Government, government. Okay, judge is you make your fist like you're holding a gavel, and then you hit, pretend like you're hitting the gavel on the table, like the judges do, okay? So, judge, judge. The next one is supreme. Supreme is you take your hands, you make the with sign, so you put your hands both together like this. And actually you put your thumbs up and you take one thumb or one hand, fist, and you move it up, okay? Supreme, supreme, okay? The next one, let me adjust my camera a bit, there we go. The next one is court. Court is you take F hands, face down, okay, palm down, and you alternate them. Court, okay? So it's F hands, court. The next one is vote or elect. It is the same sign. So you make a fist like this with the hole, and then you take the F sign and you put it in. So it's like you're putting your ballot in the box, okay? This is vote or elect. Okay, the next sign is debate. Debate is two fingers. This is like the one side of the debate and the other side, and you go like this. This is also the sign for argue or quarrel or anything like that, okay? So this is debate. The next one is candidate. Candidate is the same as volunteer. You take your F hand, you put it at your shoulder, your right shoulder or your left shoulder if you're left-handed, and you pull it forward, okay? Candidate, candidate. The next one is Democrat. Democrat is a D. You shake your hand at the right or the left, whichever one you want to put it on, it doesn't matter. So Democrat, and Republican is with an R, and you shake it also. If you're using them at the same time, then you're going to have to use your two hands. Sometimes if you say, Democrat, Republican, but if you're only using one of them in a sentence, you don't have to always do Republican with your left or vice versa. So, okay, the next one is Congress. Congress is with a C on your chest, okay? So you start, if you're right hand, you start on your right. If you're left hand, you start on your left. And you go Congress, okay? Congress. The next one is House of Representatives. So you do House, just make the sign for House. Then Representative is you take your non-dominant hand and you put it palm to the opposite side, fingers up. You make an R with your dominant hand, you put it on your palm and you go forward twice. Representatives. So the full sign of House of Representatives is House of Representatives. Okay? All right. The next one is Senate. Senate is the same as Congress, except it's with an S. Okay, Senate. Senate. So you have Congress and Senate. The next one is decide. Decide is a little bit like court, which, makes sense because in a court, they're making a decision, okay? So except for decide starts with your finger up here because something in decide, if it's a decision, it's a decision, so you start with your brain. So you hit your forehead and then you make your F signs and come down like this, decide. I have decided to go to the store or whatever, okay? Decide, okay? All right, the next one is state. State is that same palm as, one of the previous signs. I can't remember what it was. Oh, for represent. So it says same palm, face to the other side. Okay, and then you make an S, sign S, and you put it at the top and you bring it down. State, okay? Now we talked earlier about the sign for law is with it. That's the only one with the L that faces with the palm, it goes palm to palm. Law, okay, but state or constitution, there with the S facing forward. State goes down like this, same as constitution is with a C and goes down, okay? Let's see, decide state, and then we have discuss. Discuss is you have your non-dominant hand palm up. You have your dominant hand, you take your index finger, put it on your palm and move it forward and back. Discuss, okay? Discuss. The next one is support. So you take your fist, you make an S hand, okay, and you hold your fist, just hold it out, I guess. You take your other hand and you make a fist, but you make like an A hand, honestly. And then this part, your knuckles, you go underneath this part of your non-dominant hand, okay? So support, support, all right? The next one is agree. That's the last one, okay? So this is another thing that has to do with your brain, obviously. So you hit your forehead and you bring it down to like, you agree. Like this is one person, this is another person. They agree, okay? Agree. All right, so text me if you have any questions, okay? Talk to you guys later. Have a good week.